Right guys, exciting day ahead. We've got 2 stock boxes on. We've got a yard full of cattle. We're going to combine the two, put some cattle in the stock box, and finally get some outside. So it is the 16th of April today, so it is definitely time for them to be going out. Sorted all these into the groups they're going to see the bull with, so they're ready to go. We just want to find a few more for a couple of the groups. Right, we've got to find a couple calves here. Now, how easily do you think these cows and calves in the yard here are going to want to go into this pen? Not too easily, I don't think. But anyway, we've got 1, 2, 4 different bull groups here. We've actually got 5 different bull groups. We left one back in the shed. We're going to take 2 groups that are going to some off-ground in the boxes, so we can split the boxes in the middle, so we can have 5 cows in the front and back and 5 calves in the front and back, and then they can go to the 2 separate blocks. Come on, cow, you've got to help me out here because the wind's not. Well done. We've actually got 2 fosters here. Some serious condition on that cow. Yes. Honking great thing. They've calved and kept all their condition. Hello, buddies. I'd like to be able to put the drone up as we let them out today, but it's just far too windy. I'm going to cause havoc if I do that. Right, we'll sort them out quick. Right, we've got the cows on the big box. We just pulled around the corner. So now we're going to load the calves up in the same order. So this lot first, and then these 5 afterwards. We're going on an adventure. Oh, that gate's not shut. Hey! Good save by the bowman there. I feel like John's doing all the work. That was a bit more challenging. Well done, John. Are you not the most convincing fit?
I call in factory, they go, do you want like a bolt that works? No. We'll have some weird slidey thing that will come open halfway there.
Well, and have all the calves amalgamated. Right, we're all loaded. John's just getting in the tractor. We're going to follow him to where we want to go. I bought myself one of these because I see everyone's got them, but I think this is a cheap and nasty one. So any of the guys who have one of these, put your GoPro on and with a clamp on it, tell me which one you have, because this one looks cheap and nasty. It was cheap and nasty. Yeah, it's like a jaw clamp mount. Right, let's go and unload some calves. Right, here we go. Big reveal.
Hope we got the right way around.
Yes, 5 cows with the wrong 5 mothers. Open your doors, boys, and walk away. And him. Take that before one of them eats it. Hey! Come on, cows. God, what a bit of grass.
See that right there?
What's that?
What the fuck, old 16 ton of stone behind a 90 horsepower massive.
Some boy.
Yeah.
Come on, cows!
Come on, cows. Time's wasted.
Don't realise that they can come out, I think there's a problem. This is the grass that we drilled last autumn. The GS4 mix. Beautiful stuff. Come on, that better cows to be outside. There'll be a compulsory lap of honour. They've set off. These guys haven't seen them. Go on, follow me, mates. Go on. Go on. There you are, cows. Go on, you going? Well done. They've just set 2. They're off. Cows like, I ain't chasing you.
Straight down.
Yeah, and out
through
there.
That gate, through that gate, through that gate, through that gate. There's 4 gates to go through.
Yeah.
And then let them out in there.
First few out, we're going to try and get down over the field to the gate at the bottom to get out into the next place we want to go. Ground's actually pretty firm considering how wet it's been. We've had an awful lot of wind to dry the tops out. Other stuff that might be happening soon. We've got all the arable ground that we wanted to put into beans, didn't happen. We wanted to put into oats, hasn't happened yet. John did mention this morning about perhaps ploughing it up to put the oats in. Whether we'll do that or get contractor to do it, because we've also got all the fertilising to do. We've got all the cattle to get out. We've got various other things on, as you guys know. It's not a conventional spring ever at this farm. Yeah, possibly some ploughing to come, but fertiliser is the main job we need to do next. So all these cows and calves have decided to congregate where we want to go through the gate, which is interesting. You've got an entire field to go around, cows. Start off. So this new entrance here, we're hoping they'll go away. We'll just pull straight through and up into that field. They can have that one. Very windy. Very windy today. Apologies for the wind, but look at this. Oh, I missed drilling that bit, so that's just weeds. I've got in the passenger side. Spent too long with Dr. Phil. Just look at the grass we got here. So much grass. We'll keep the cows happy for a long time. John's down there. We're gonna let them out into that field. It's called Triangle. You'll never guess why it's called Triangle. I feel like every farmer has those sorts of fields. Everyone's got a front meadow or tree field. That's another popular one. This is our triangle because it's shaped like a triangle. No messing around, he's backing right in there. Yeah, how good are we at reversing? He's telling me not to go in. I think the ramp's too steep for this one, so we'll leave it here. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to this field. The ramps just sort of give way. But I probably won't get out through that, whereas he will. Hopefully they come out. Go on, good boy, mother. Oh, they've got oceans of grass. That's a hell of a crop of grass, as the funky farmer would say. Oh, it's so lush and green. Oh, what a beautiful day. Isn't that great? Got so much grass.
I know, when I came up yesterday I was like, oh god, I want them all out like right now.
Oh good, we'll go and have some lunch and then we'll do some more. Going for a ride, mate? Well done. Here's a machine you might not have seen before. It is a quick pass. It basically dispenses things like lime, sand, basalt. I think they're mainly used for like greens on golf courses. But we're going to be putting some rock dust on some grass plots with that in the coming weeks. Me and Joe went up to Harpenden to pick that up yesterday. It took us like 6 hours to get home, which is like a 3-hour journey. Nightmare. Anyway, I'm going to go and spend a few minutes walking around some grass paddocks. We haven't got a fancy window that folds outwards like on camis, but we have got a ginger spaniel. Glad it's dry, but the wind is flipping freezing. Could do with a jacket. I've come to see if it will be dry enough to let some stock out in the fields at home here tomorrow. And from the initial bit just inside the gate, there's plenty of grass to cover. I mean, look at the dogs disappearing in it. I would say there is, so we can bring some cattle out to this. There's another field I'll go and check in a minute, but I'm just going to drive around this one, make sure the fence is all right, water troughs are working. Gives the dog a good run as well. The bottom of the field is always wet. I don't know if you can see, the grass is a lot lighter shade of green. There's ruts everywhere. I mean, there's even rushes growing there. But we're not leaving any ruts or making any mess, which is a good thing, but it's definitely softer down here. So it's a 15-acre field, so the cows will find somewhere dry to go, I'm sure, after they've done their initial lap of honour. Joe and John have just gone to try and sort some more out into groups to chuck out away from home. Just checking all the fences here, water troughs full of water, good. Then I'm heading back to get a jacket and a hat. It is bolting. We need that sun back. So I'm just out on some of the arable ground now, and you'd be forgiven for thinking this is a growing crop, but this is just volunteers from last year. This field had a sumo trio across it, so it's actually in pretty good nick. But it's actually travelling really, really well. Sorry for all the noise between this wretched machine and the wind, but I'm going to take you next door because that wasn't sumo. I'll show you the difference. Effectively, I mean, the plan changes every 5 minutes. Plough it, don't plough it, put grass in it, put oats in it, whatever. I think the plan that's been settled on is to plough it and put oats in. If I show you this, you can see a pretty distinctive line up the field. The bare stubble was just sprayed. Where it's green, that was also sprayed, but the sumo went through that. And that's made everything chit again. And the contractors actually pulled out because they didn't think they were doing a good job. So I think I'm going to try and get out here and nuke it with the sprayer, if this wind would drop, and get in here with the plough and do some ploughing. I'll try and stand with my back to the wind, but can you see the difference? So that's pretty flat. I mean, it's cheesy at the moment, it's all clay obviously. Ground there. And this has got a lot more ridges and bumps. That's all been lifted by the sumo. And it's actually pretty dry. Considering the rain we've had, these fields would normally be hanging in water. And I will go and look at the known wet spots, but I'm pretty happy with how it looks out here, to be honest. What do you reckon, Doug? Yeah, same. Right, one ridiculously heavy rain shower later, and the sun is back out. John and Joe have been over checking some more ground to see if it will take some cattle, which it will. Get some more out and go over there. Joe's reversing coming up. Rate it in the comments. Out, out, out you go, out, out, and you, out, and you Joe, out. Oh, it's the one with a bad eye. Still got a bad eye. Which gate was it that comes round? This one? Hang on, 1723. 2422. What are you doing? Hey! These five are fine to go on, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right then, calves. Up we go. Come on it. Great work. Oh.
I'm going to keep going at this level. Right. You stay there just to...
They should be nearly all pole. It's the Herefords that normally let us down. Pee-wee? You right, Pee-wee?
There was one here, I think. 2059 scarf might need it.
That's that Hereford. Ow! Right, let's skedaddle. Oh, hi, cubs. Oh, Pee-wee, there you are. Right, so these guys are going in there. I'm hoping John's going to go around that corner and back in with the box, because that would be ideal. Good thinking, John. Got his thinking cap on today. So undo the old box here. This will be 20 cows and calves out today once this lot are in the field. Tomorrow we're planning on taking the ones out of the sheds over here at Rowden and taking them back home. Actually, the big green field you see on the bank there is the one that the greens will go into. That's a bit more involved, that is. We've got to weigh all the animals before they go out. And it'll be, what will it be? It'll be 4 trips. So that'll be most of tomorrow doing that. By the time we've weighed them, done all the yard work and feeding up and everything, and got them out and gone. Because it's only me and John tomorrow. Joe's back at college. Come on in, calves. Come and chase your mothers. I've got to stand here to hold this back. Well done. Paolo's mum. That's a bit softer in there than the last place we went.
Yeah, I don't think driving in was a very good idea.
No. Right, compulsory lap of honour. You know what this means. We've got cattle to check outside now every morning.
That's what I said to Joe's.
Good to get them out.
Get them out quick so it makes it worthwhile going to look at them.
Yes.
Like 4 here, 3.5 over there. Waste of time.
Time's time as well. Another successful turnout. Right. We're nearly done for the day, I think. Well, hey! You guys do some grazing. We'll see you in October. Oh, 10p. Oh. Right, we're just packing up for the night. Go clean the manitous. So I'm just going to park that one up for the night. Right, go and take my wellies off and grab me a lunchbox, and that'll be it for the day. So thank you for watching. give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you on the next one.